Opening statements in what is likely to be one of the most watched trials in New York City at this point in time. Marine veteran Daniel Penny facing charges of manslaughter and criminally negligent homicide in the subway chokehold death of Jordan Neely.
That death sparking protests for and against the defendant. Eyewitness News reporter Darla Miles standing live outside the court in Lower Manhattan with the very latest. Darla.
David and Sandra, yes, this case continues to be a flashpoint underscoring homelessness, race, and right-wing politics. But in opening arguments today, prosecutors say it has nothing to do with any of that. It is a strictly narrow lens about what happened in those moments on the subway and whether or not Daniel Penny was justified in sustaining that chokehold for as long as he did. We have sketches from court earlier this morning. In opening arguments, prosecutors for the first time disclosed a timeline of how events unfolded on this F train in May of 2023. They say MTA records show that Neely's outburst on the subway only lasted 30 seconds, and that by the time the train stopped, all the passengers had gotten off the train and Neely no longer presented a threat to passengers. But Daniel Penny, according to prosecutors, held that deadly chokehold for 5 minutes and 53 seconds. They say that length of time was not justified. Now, this trial begins after about 8 days of jury selection when prosecutors accused Penny's defense of illegally striking 10 people of color solely based on their race. Of the 12 jurors, there are 5 white men and 5 white women, and 3 white women. 5 white men and 5 white women and 3 white men. There's only 1 black juror. That's basically what this is. The prosecutors are really talking about how they thought that was very unfair, but because Penny's defense attorney was able to hire Joellen Demetrius. She's a high-power jury consultant who helped on the Kyle Rittenhouse trial as well as the OJ trial. Now, right now, attorneys for Daniel Penny are presenting their opening arguments as we speak. The Neely family is in court, and outside we hear from protesters.
Jordan didn't harm anyone. Being black and yelling and having mental health reasons is not a reason for death. The jury has to do the right thing.
Amen.
New York, no matter what we've been through, we are better than this.
Now, Jordan Neely was a 30-year-old Michael Jackson impersonator who was known to the subway. When he was the age of 14, his mother was brutally murdered. Her body was left in a suitcase along a Bronx highway. He suffered from mental health issues since then. I just spoke with his great aunt and his in court just a few moments ago. His grandfather is also in court today, the father of his slain mother. They are watching this case very closely. Again, defense attorneys are presenting their opening arguments, and we'll have more on that later on today, coming up on Eyewitness News, first at 4. Reporting live in Lower Manhattan, Darla Miles, Channel 7 Eyewitness News.